We're in your way a little bit, mate.
There we are.
How are you? Right? Good to see you.
Good, mate.
Hi,
You?
Charlie. Yeah, you right? Hello Crawley fans, and welcome back to episode 21 of Talk of the Town ahead of this weekend's game against Bradford City at Valley Parade.
Yep, we're back on the road. As you can see behind us, the players are just about to get on the coach as they head up to Bradford. But let's take a look at how we got on at home here last Saturday against Tranmere Rovers.
Blows the final whistle, and it is indeed a home defeat here for the Reds of Crawley this afternoon.
Yeah, a narrow defeat against Tranmere, but we'll put things right hopefully on Saturday.
Yep, a long trip, as we said. Good memories from last year. Obviously the fans weren't there, but you know, a very good 2-0 victory and a certain Jordan Tunnicliffe on the score sheet.
He was indeed, and I believe you caught up with him earlier in the week.
Yep, no, I spoke to him yesterday after the press conference, and he answered some of your fan questions in the latest edition of Fan Q&A. It's been great seeing you back, and the fans are certainly pleased that you're back, and they've reached out with a few questions. The first one from Liam Green: how much have you enjoyed seeing the fans more this season?
Yeah, a lot more. You know, the atmosphere on the pitch is like way better than what you think sometimes, because obviously I've been sitting in the stands, and then my first year here we had the fans, and the fans were brilliant that year, and then to see them coming back in this year, is really good, and I think it's helped the team loads. I think the team struggled with like injuries and stuff this season. We went through that month of COVID, and just with what the fans bring and stuff, and the atmosphere they create, especially behind that goal, players love it.
Jed Jones asks, when will you be signing the new deal?
I don't know. I'll leave that to my agent.
Someone else has asked, best player you have played with, alongside with, can be from
alongside
elsewhere.
with, or like with, is it? Are we,
Like
are we
team-
talking first team competitive game, or are we talking like when I was at youth team?
Either. I'd say either. You might have a few stories.
Great. When I was in youth team, Berahino was in my youth team. So Berahino, I've never seen anyone finish like him before. I know he's not done that well now. Competitively in first team football, who's the best player I've played with? Danny Rowe, a striker.
Yeah.
He's probably not like the best on the eye, but his shooting and his shot power is frightening. I've never seen anything like it. Anything like it, I'd probably say him.
Similar question. Best player you played against?
That's who I played against. I've played against good players like in my youth team days, like John Stones, but he was centre half, so I didn't really play against him. I didn't really come up against him. As a striker, first team for Owen Doyle. I thought Owen Doyle was a great player. Yeah, probably Josh King actually against Bournemouth last year.
Yeah, oh yes, a year ago yesterday. Yeah,
quick, yeah, very quick.
Who is your dream team to come up against? So this can be. We asked Tom this last week. So this can be any era. So like Tom said, like the Real Madrid, where like Zinedine Zidane and
to play against.
Yeah, away from home. So if you're
I don't
travelling
think
anywhere.
I'd enjoy. Yeah, that's a good shout to be fair, Real Madrid. But there'd be two. There'd be the treble-winning United team, and the Barcelona team from probably about 10 years ago now, when they had Iniesta, Xavi, Messi, Pedro, David Villa, PK. Yeah,
good team.
Them teams, yeah.
Good choice.
I wouldn't enjoy the game probably.
Yeah. Someone's asked, will you be taking over Tony Craig and playing the old school Copa Mundials, or are they not your style?
Nah. See, if I wore that, I'd look so stiff. I've got to wear white boots so I look quicker. That's why I wear bright boots, because I think if I wore them, I'd probably would end up being mistaken for the referee probably.
This is from one of the players, so see if you can guess who this is from. Who do you enjoy shouting at most in the team?
Who do I enjoy shouting at most in the team?
Yeah, so if you're on the training ground and...
I shout at Archie a lot. Is that from Archie?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I shout at Archie a lot. Don't know, I just try and make him do all my work, don't I? I try.
Fair enough.
Do all my defending.
Someone asked, what is the hardest part of defending?
Positioning. Defending crosses, probably.
Fair enough.
Probably.
What's your favourite food?
Funny one that is, I'm obsessed with salmon at the minute.
Salmon?
I love having salmon. My favourite food, I don't know, steak.
I remember a recurring theme last year, you always used to order a Nando's.
Yeah, Nando's, yeah.
Like
because I stayed down here 2-3 nights a week,
yeah.
And I'd get lazy and I didn't want to cook, I'd get a delivery Nando's.
Fair enough. Someone's asked, you played with Tony a lot this year, but this season, we've got Ludwig and Joel. How's it been playing with some different defenders? Because for most of last season, it was either you and Tony or you and Joe McNerney. Yeah,
good. I haven't had the opportunity actually to play with some of them yet, but Saturday to play with Lynchy was really good actually. He's a great player, Lynchy is, and that's why I got the CV he's got. And yeah, I'll look forward to playing with Ludi at some point as well. He's young and he's learning, but I've been impressed with him this season. So.
Very similar question. Who do you think you're good partnering to next to a game? I suppose it's sort of the same really, but you haven't really had a lot of this season.
It's a difficult question. As I said, centre back is like one of the positions in the pitch where it's built on relationships. So the relationship I had with Tone last year was good, and when Joe played as well. So I don't know what my relationship would be like with Lynchy and Ludi, but I'm sure it'd be good. Like when we train together and stuff, it's good. So it's good. We've got 4 centre halves at the club and Manny as well, and we've got 5 centre halves, and everyone can replace everyone really, and that's a good thing.
What's your favourite match day meal?
Beans on toast.
Beans on toast.
Beans on toast, yeah. Safety.
Fair enough. You've been here 3 seasons. What's your favourite kit so far?
Kit? Oh, the away kit in my first year. I think we wore it a few times.
Was that the white and blue one?
White and blue one, yeah.
That was a nice kit.
Lovely kit that was.
Fair enough.
By far the best kit.
Do you think any of the lads on the team have a spot in an international setup in the near future?
What, like international football?
Yeah. It's an interesting question.
It is an interesting. If someone's got like part like Maltese in them or something, or a small team, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the young lads.
Will Ferry's been called up for Ireland.
Will Ferry, yeah, he's got a great shout actually. So he's on loan from Southampton. If he goes back and plays, he's got a great shout.
Might be an unheard of shout. What about Lynch? You know, Wales. If he keeps playing the way he does, we've had a few Welsh players that've been called up before. So
really,
yeah, Joe Walsh used to be here.
Yeah, he was
called up for Wales when he was here.
Has he been called up before? Is it?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, Lynch has made an appearance for Wales. Yeah.
He dropped that one in before. You probably have seen.
Who's the best and worst player at Warzone?
Oh, okay. Best, without shadow, is me, for sure.
Are they going to get angry when they hear this?
Yes. The worst is Jordan Tunnicliffe is absolutely horrendous. We call him the medic. I don't even know what he sees when he plays the game.
No, I've got to actually take that on the chin. I'm terrible. And as well, I've played through all lockdown, so you'd expect me to be good, but I'm absolutely shocking. Honestly, I think he called me the medic, didn't he?
We call him the medic.
He did,
I actually am, because I can't kill people on there. I just revive. Just run around reviving everyone. I just hide. And like just try and get away with it, hide in the corner. And yeah. But everyone needs a medic, don't they?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You seen Hacksaw Ridge?
Yeah.
I'm like him. I'm Hacksaw Ridge. Just a medic. I don't take any guns with me.
Fair enough.
Who's the best?
The best. You see, like some of the lads here, I think Nick alluded to last year, they've got like very, very popular friends, and they don't like playing with me. You know, because I'm so bad, they don't like playing with me.
James
Tilly, yeah, I've never played with Tilly, but I've heard he's good. Nadders is good. Ashford, I play with Ashford. He's a joke. Ashford's class. Yeah, but I've heard Tilly's the man.
Secure our defense, secure your home.
I'm protecting our goal. You should protect your home with Secure 15 Innovation, Fire and Security.
Yeah, it was great to see Tunny back and great to chat to him yesterday. Yeah, it's been a very long time since we've seen Tunny on the pitch, all the way back in August.
Yeah, sort of 4 or 5 months. It's been a long layoff. We know how frustrating it's been for him. We've spoken to him a few times since, and the recovery's been very difficult, but he must be absolutely delighted to be back out there. And not a bad pair of centre-halves to partner up with on your return. Obviously, Tony Craig and Joel Lynch. So much experience there and a real potential for a proper back line going forward.
Yeah, no, speaking of centre-backs, obviously we spoke about Bradford last year. That was sort of the game for centre-backs, wasn't it? 2 goals. Obviously Joe McNerney no longer with us, but Tunnicliffe obviously getting on the score sheet. It was a pretty mental day, that one, really.
Yeah, it was a brilliant game because, as always, away from home, you know, we're normally underdogs, and we weren't honestly expecting a result like that, and a clean sheet against a side who've been scoring quite a few goals. Tunnicliffe that day was excellent, and Joe McNerney that day was excellent, and it was a real good defensive shift.
Yeah, no, obviously you, the fans, weren't there against Bradford last year, so Charlie Palefoot's put the best bits together from last year's trip to Valley Parade.
Aiming, I imagine, for Jordan Tunnicliffe. There it is, but it's cleared away by Niall Canavan. Joe McNerney will come and sweep up here. Opportunity to put the ball back into the box. He picks out Nichols. Nice touch from Nichols, who gets his head up, plays it wide to Josh Wright. He crosses in the ball. Tunnicliffe looking to get on the end of it. Does so, and it finds the far corner. great cross from Josh Wright, met by Jordan Tunnicliffe, the big centre half who stays up on the free kick, who absolute perfection header into that far corner. Superb goal from Crawley, Ken.
Yeah, great ball into the box, wasn't it? And you can see Tunnicliffe at that far post, just waiting for that to come, and as soon as it came, he was there, headed it straight into the top corner. No chance for the goalkeeper. 1-0 to Crawley, Joe. Great goal.
Play here in Yorkshire. Jack Powell steps up, puts in an in swinging cross. It's a great ball in Joe McNerney! And it's a great header from the centre.
Go on, Joe!
Crawley 2, Bradford 0 here at the Utility Energy Stadium. Out of nowhere, an unbelievable free kick from Jack Powell into the danger zone, and Joe McNerney, the second centre half for Crawley, nods in the second. Absolute dreamland for the Whites.
Yeah, 4 minutes on the clock, 2-0. What a great free kick. We've been saying about the delivery into the box, Joe, for the last 2 or 3 matches, saying it's not quite, and what a header. I mean, wow, there was no way anyone would stop that.
Have come and broken the unbeaten record at home here of Bradford, having not lost in 10, but Crawley have come here. The 2 centre halves from 2 exquisite crosses, one from Josh Wright, one from Jack Powell. That has proved the difference, and Crawley will head back to West Sussex with 3 points in the bag.
That is all for today's show. As you can probably see in the background, the coach is pulling off, the players are off to Bradford. A long old trip for them, but a really exciting one, and we can't wait to join them tomorrow.
Yep, we'll see you up there. There's only one thing left to say.
Come on, you Reds!